It's your girl Sable of Sable Create. I'm back with another video. Today we are going to be talking about growing on YouTube. I have been doing a lot of research the last few hours. Um, about how to grow on YouTube, and I found some key takeaways. Some stuff that I knew, but I'm tapping into it more. It's like sometimes you got to hear stuff over and over, and you got to hear from different sources. You got to hear from, other successful creators, and some people are going to give you different, different pieces of advice, different things that they think are key ways to grow on YouTube. And the main one that I keep hearing about, and keep seeing over and over is storytelling. Storytelling has to be it has to be key in your content. I was going to say in like vlogging, in vlogs, but very much so in talking head, and very much so in like talking head in educational, but also in vlogs. And I don't think people think of storytelling much in vlogs. They kind of like just go along with their day and just kind of like document it, but you're telling a story. And even the way that a lot of people vlog, the way that they used to do it, that doesn't work anymore. You can't just like go along, just take us along your day from beginning to end. Like when you woke up and what you did and what you ate, and we get to see you're about to make some coffee. You're telling us you're about to make some coffee, and then you make the coffee, and you're telling us you're about to go get something to eat, and then you go get something to eat. Like, that is just so boring. That only really works if you're like well established, well known, like a Cardi B or a Beyonce. Like, we would love to listen to Beyonce just talk about what she ate and what she plans to do for the rest of the day and all this other random stuff. But even she knows that that's not the best way to go about storytelling. You show, don't tell. You have to show, don't tell. That was a big key takeaway that I found in storytelling. And I realized this when I was watching somebody's vlog um, yesterday. You must be Swedish. No, I'm not Swedish. um, but I found this out. Hello, hello, hello. I'm just sitting here talking about how to grow on YouTube. So if you're interested in that, you can stick around. Make sure you hit the like button if you find any of this useful. If you have any questions about growing on YouTube, you can ask me. I'm not the best. I don't have all the answers, but I've done a lot of research. Thank you. I appreciate the compliment. And like I said, this is my YouTube success notebook. Do you have any advice on how to grow specifically in a relationship with your significant other? No, not really. No, I don't. Yo, what up? What up, though? Where did you get the blonde hair? I bleached it. I bleached it blonde. Yes. So right now we're talking about growing on YouTube. That's what we're talking about. I don't know what y'all got going on. Happy Sunday. It's a beautiful day. It is a beautiful, beautiful day. Thank you. I appreciate the compliment. Make sure you hit the like button if you're enjoying the content so far. If not, I apologize in advance. But right now, I really want to get this out because it's on my heart to talk about this. Thank you. Thank you for hitting like. Paul, stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it. So, like I said, we are talking about growing on YouTube, okay? I'm about to ignore the silly comments. You're gonna subscribe, please do. Please make sure you hit the subscribe button. We're gonna get into this growing on YouTube. I did have this challenge on here talking about how to grow in 30 days, or go live in 30 days. I stopped that because I found out that you like my hair suits me. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I found out that storytelling has to be very key in your content. And I'm glad that you spoke on that, William, about my hair, because I have some videos of me bleaching my hair and I wasn't sure how to go about editing the video to make it like, not like, because it's not like a tutorial. It's more of like me sharing the process. And I think it would be best if I share the reasons why and what made me cut all my hair off and go blonde, like, and tell the story in a way that's not like boring and uninteresting. Love my lipstick color. Thank you. I just decided to throw this on. It's just a random pink lip gloss. That's really like lipstick. I don't know why it says lip gloss. But because story is king. Story is, it has to be, you have to, I don't know, it's, I'm trying to think of the words. Like, you have to figure out what the story you're trying to convey is. And when you do that, get to the point. And when you do that, do a lot more showing than telling. I was watching someone's YouTube video and he was talking about how he was taking his girlfriend on a date or whatever, going out for her birthday, and where they was going and what they was doing, and he was like showing that it was a movie theater, and he was telling like, yeah, we're going to, he couldn't even get the sentence out properly and was talking about going to the movies. And I'm just like, well, duh, like I could see clearly that you're going to the movies. He might see this video. Because he did say he's going to subscribe. And I hope he does see this video, because I felt like I was skipping along his video because I was like, can you just please get to the point? I was bored of it. He was like, I don't know. It's more, you gotta do more showing. Like, if he would have just pulled up and opened the door for her and showed the place and like doing it really quickly. But when you take 5-10 minutes to get to the fucking point, it's like, bro, you just wasted all my time to tell me all of that. Like, it's crazy. Hello, Cheetos. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, so I got like 6 things right here. They're probably duplicated at this point. But number 1 is get to the fucking point. Number 2 is show, don't tell. Number 3 is have a 3-act narrative. So you want to have a beginning, a middle, and an end. So you have the setup, the conflict, and then the resolution. Number 4, you want to have a shot list. Now, I don't know if this necessarily goes into storytelling, but it was just a video I was watching, and he was talking about having a shot list. And I think I wrote it down because shot list kind of helps with your storytelling. And that helps with, also what I'm talking about is planning. You have to plan your content. You have to plan what you're going to talk about and figure out the way that you're going to tell this story. And when you figure out the way that you're going to tell this story, you're going to figure out what shots do you need to tell this story. Because again, we're going to be showing, not telling. So it's better if you figure out all the ways that you can show the things that you're going to talk about instead of like saying it, if that makes any sense. So next, another great thing that I think would help with storytelling is use music in your B-rolls, because it helps with emotion. It helps with emotion. It helps with, like, you get the feeling of what is going on. That's why we love movies, and when they spend a lot of time on trying to figure out the soundtrack, because the soundtrack helps tell the movie. Think about if you were to watch the movie with no music. But sometimes the music plays before the character even speaks. It plays when, okay, see you. It plays when they're bringing in a new shot, sometimes a new scene, and it's like they want to set the tone for the scene, and they pick a certain song. If they pick something like all giddy and jump and hype and got a nice beat to it, you'd be like, oh shoot. But if they started playing something that had like a violin playing like really sad, you'll know like this is a sad scene, like oh my god, something sad is about to happen. You know what I mean? So I think that's another way to help tell your story. That was number 5. And number 6, I had they was talking about how the creators of South Park use this. It's like you don't do storytelling of like this happened and then this happened and then this happened and then this happened and then this happened. Like that's really boring. You want to have it like this happened and this happened, but then this happened and therefore this happened. So it's like certain things are happening, but something like messed with something else, messed with the story some type of way, conflict, and therefore this happened. So that will be like the resolution. So I think that's the best way to basically explain that. Oops. Does anybody have any questions about that? Probably not, because you guys seem like you're just here to talk about other stuff. But I think this is really important information that new YouTubers need. Probably even, well, not, I don't know, about the veterans and whatnot, but because they pretty much have it down pat. But I'm trying to think on like different ways any type of niche can use this. Because even for me, like my cooking, I think it would be way more interesting if I presented my cooking videos in a way where I'm setting up the intro to tell you like showing you all the food and what I'm about to cook and this, and then something happens like I forgot something. I forgot a main ingredient, or it's frozen, or like some type of issue. Like we gotta bring up some type of issue, even if you gotta fake it till you make it. You're telling a story. A lot of your favorite YouTubers are faking a lot of what they're creating. If they're making like cinematic type of content, if they're like, you can see them ride on a bike past the frame or whatever, and it's like, yeah, that wasn't the first time that happened. Like they had to set up the shot, do the shot, go get the camera, set it up somewhere else, doing like it's not. But they're trying to convey. They're trying to tell you a story, right? So in order for you to follow along, they have to fake it. So that's why, also with me talking about storytelling, I said that you really have to pay attention. You have to plan. Plan. Planning is key. I watched a few videos and they talked about how it was more than 50% of the video is the planning. They had to plan the thumbnail, they had to plan the title. Like if you look, I decided what I was going to talk about. I didn't do a whole lot of planning, but I have a list of what I'm going to talk about. I went in Canva, I made me a thumbnail. I made sure the wording and everything fits what I was going to talk about in this video. I made sure the title fit, because before, when I was going live, I was just pressing live. I wasn't changing the title, and I wasn't changing the thumbnail. Like a couple of times I did, but for the most part, I didn't. So, and I figured, like, you just threw me all the way off with your stupid, ignorant comments. Oh, so foolish. What was I saying? Um, Jesus Christ. Oh, I was talking about planning. So that's why you have to make sure that you're planning and see, and that's why, yeah, you should definitely plan and know exactly what you're gonna talk about, because you just threw me all the way the fuck off with your stupid comments. But was there something else that I want to talk about? I'm not gonna even address that. Thank you. But yeah, like I said, the main things you want to pay attention to in your storytelling is one. I don't. I didn't. I don't know if somebody said this before, but I wrote it because it was like, get to the fucking point. Get to the fucking point. You want to show, don't tell. You want to have a 3-act narrative. You have the beginning, the middle, the resolution at the end. Number 4, have a shot list. Number 5, use music, B-roll. It helps with telling emotion, giving emotions. And 6 is have a this and then, but this happened and therefore this happened. Framework. I guess that would be the right word to use talking about that, is framework. So I am going to do some more research. Actually, I was gonna listen to some videos while I painted this. Now, I was trying to figure out a way that I can go about doing some storytelling for this. Just about like an hour or so ago, I went to Joann's because Joann's is closing, and I was like, I want to see what they have left and what they have on sale, because they're gonna have the big stores closing, final sale, whatever. And I'm like, how can I go about recording this process, because I haven't been in the Joann's in a long time, and I didn't know what it was gonna look like. So I decided I was gonna record me going to the Joann's. Okay. I was gonna record me go to the Joann's, record me when I walked into the Joann's, the feeling of it, like who's in there, like what was anything on the shelves, and it very much was a lot of stuff still on the shelves. But certain aisles didn't have much of anything. And so this was the last of the S's, and I just went ahead and grabbed it. This is the only thing I bought. I was gonna buy some paint, but I realized that the paint was still cheaper at like Walmart. So why would I buy the paint there? I bought this thing of paint at Walmart, same brand that they have at Joann's, but this was 58 cents or something like that. The one in Joann's is $1 something. Foolish. Foolish, foolish, foolish. I don't understand. Hey. I was just talking about storytelling and planning. doing lots of storytelling and planning for future videos. That's how you can grow on YouTube. I've been watching hella videos for the last few hours, trying to get some notes and figuring out what to really focus on for the next few weeks or so of my content journey. So, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Yeah, well, yeah, it's 6:40 here, but whew. What else was I talking about? Oh, so yeah, I have already, I have a lot of notes. Oh, so yeah, storytelling. So you want to show, don't tell. The 3 acts narrative, have a shot list, use music, and use a this, then that, or therefore, whatever. I need to figure out a better way to write this because it doesn't really make sense the way I'm reading it. Then I also have this page, which is get more views. So this was another YouTuber that I was watching. Actually, this might be multiple YouTubers that I was watching. I kind of been off long for the weekend, doing some work on freelance jobs. Need to really fun quiet. Nice. Yes. Focus on, hey, get it done. Get her done. I know. YouTube, a lot of different apps and stuff can be a distraction. That was always my issue with the work that I was trying to do, which is YouTube and going live and editing content. Yeah, so I'm like, how can I wasn't planning to be on here long, so I really just wanted to test out. Yeah, Mr. Okay. I really wanted to test out me using a thumbnail in the beginning of my live, naming the live, titling it, something people will look up. I should have probably worked on the description as well. We'll do that in the next live or whatever, but I really just wanted to try and use this format to get the thoughts out, things that I've been learning about, and just really practice. All of this is really just practice on like articulating and telling a story. Hell, getting more viewers, getting more subscribers, because also with the things that I've been learning about of like storytelling and planning, I didn't learn much about analytics today, but I knew period that I needed to look at my analytics, and that was part of the reason that I've been going live a lot and just posting different videos and changing the titles and stuff like that, so I can have data to look at to figure out what's working and what's not working. And going live has been working. It has definitely been working. It's been giving me views. It's been getting me subscribers. And that's what we want, right? Like that's part of the goal, right? So I looked at each different metric of like what was the highest, like as far as like the click-through rate and the subscribers, like what type of video was it, did I have a title for that, what was the thumbnail looking like, do you think that mattered at all? Thank you, Paul. So I'm probably not gonna get into much of it right now, but let's see. I just wanted to give like an example of something that I was looking at. So impressions. That was a big one that I want to look at. I was like, what? So if you hover over impressions is how many times your video thumbnails were shown to viewers, includes only impressions on YouTube, not on external sites and apps. So my how to grow quickly on YouTube video had 49,000 impressions. That means it came up 49,000 times. That's the most viewed, or wait, no, I'm sorry. That was a lie. That's how many I have overall. Though that video had 5,446 views or impressions. Okay, let me start off. The number one video that had the most impressions is my how to grow quickly on YouTube. That tells me right there that that's something people are looking up, they're interested in, and that video popped up multiple times on people's feed or suggestions or whatever. But it only had 33 views, 0.3 watch time hours, like, and 3 subscribers. So I did get 3 subscribers from that video. So that already tells me that this is just something I definitely probably want to talk about again. Hence why I named the video how to grow on YouTube or something like that. I didn't put quickly though. So I might want to try and figure out ways to talk about the quickly part. Also, that video does not have a thumbnail. That video just has, I was live, so it just has whatever random little vertical picture that was on the video from the steals or whatever. Probably not the best. I probably would want to, if I want to get more clicks on this video because it is showing up in search, I would want to change the thumbnail. Like, the title is already working. I'm pretty sure it's the thumbnail that's not getting me very many clicks. Because right after that, the next video that had the most impressions was the YouTube is monetizing small creators in 30 days. And you and multiple other people have told me that that was the first video that they saw from me. That video has 165 views. The watch time is 5.2. And I got 6 subscribers instead of the 3 that I got from the other one. Next video that had the most impressions was the Get Your AZZ on YouTube, and I tagged Dodash and Dante London. That video got 43 views, 1.1 watch time hours, no subscribers. But honestly, that video, and this is why you wanna, sometimes if you make content and you see that you could have probably did better with it, that video was 17 minutes long. That video is the same video as the other video, but I went ahead and edited that video and took out a lot of fluff and a lot of the ums and the ahs, and that video outperformed that video, but they both showed up, got the most impressions. But I got way more traction off of the one that I did edit. And that video has like a basic thumbnail. But what if I change the thumbnail to that? I think it would probably do much better. I really do. I think it would. Next on the impressions, and which is probably because I used the word dance hall. That dance hall and music live stream, I took a clip from that, and that one has got a lot of impressions. Like, so I just been going through my analytics and paying attention to what has been working and what I could probably, um, improve on. So, with that, I very much so want to look with. I want to look at. So, I got the most subscribers from that YouTube is monetizing small creators in 30 days. Then the next one was the how to use ChatGPT to make money. Then, for whatever reason, the little short that I made with Andre loves his grandma, and maybe because I tagged autism, so I think I have like autism people watching that video, and because that is like my most viewed video as of the last 28 days, is that short with my son and his grandma in it. I'm not even in the damn video. Ain't that something? It tells you right there how much, I don't know, maybe a baby being in it, the hashtag, like that stuff matters. It really matters. So yeah, I got, just going down the list. It was 6 subscribers. Then another video got me 5 subscribers. Another video got me 5 subscribers. Another video got me 5 subscribers. Another video got me 4 subscribers. Another one got me 3, 2. And the one that I worked on, I wouldn't say the most. The one I worked on the most is the second. And then the one that I worked on, I chopped it up, whatever. That's the one that got the most. And then, what was I about to say? Oh, but the video I worked on where I'm like, oh yeah, people are gonna want to watch this. The low income grocery shopping, like that was just a grocery shopping haul. I didn't really teach anybody anything. They didn't really learn much of anything from me. Even some people that do grocery shopping videos, they try to show the prices so you can compare prices and stuff like that, and I didn't do that in that video. It was just mainly me just grabbing stuff and showing us checking out, and a couple little funny parts maybe if people found it funny, and us putting the stuff in the trunk. That was boring. And I'm gonna leave y'all with this because I'm gonna go ahead and focus on my content and what I need to work on. Probably work on some thumbnails and stuff. What I'm gonna leave you with is, I heard a YouTuber say this. He said, just say all the time that this is boring. Just constantly tell yourself your video is boring. Tell yourself, this is so boring. This is so boring. And then figure out a way that you can make it more interesting. If you got a lot of fluff, delete it. Just take it out. You might think that it made sense. He said, watch this video. Yes, watch this video and give it a thumbs up. But I'll constantly tell yourself that your content is boring. A lot of us, we like, you got this, I don't know, what's the word? You have this, a bias that you really think that your video is better than it is, and it's not. It's not good. You think it's good because you spent all this time putting it together, and you recorded it, and you like the story, and you like what y'all did, and like the one with the guy, he took his girlfriend to go get something to eat and movies and da-da-da. He probably thinks the video is dope. You gotta think the video is dope. Why wouldn't you? You spent all the time making it, and you sent it to, because I seen it in the Facebook group, so you thought it was good enough to have other people see it, and you want to get views on it. But if I was being totally honest, I would have told him that this is boring. I would have clicked out of this video if it wasn't for the fact that me trying to learn and give some type of feedback. I couldn't even get feedback on the actual video for real because I like to leave comments. people watching people's videos to let them know I watched it. So you got to watch it to figure out something that you could pull from the video and relate to and say something about. And I forgot, what did I tell him? What did I say in the comments? They just said that was nice that you did that for your girlfriend. Something along that line. Like, I didn't even watch the video to give context as to what was going on and to pull that out and say, hey, yeah, when y'all did this, that was so cool. Or when you said this, that was so funny. Because I didn't watch the video. So, what I'm saying is, just constantly tell yourself that your content is shit. And then go fix it. Constantly tell yourself that, constantly ask yourself, is this needed to tell the story I'm telling? If it's not totally, absolutely necessary in the story, delete it. Cut it out the video. You don't need it. It's fluff, it's wasting time, and the main thing you want to do when you're creating content is to respect your viewers' time. Do not waste the time. They took the time out to watch this video and said, ooh, okay, this is something I'm interested in. And then you proceed to tell them about what's going on and all this extra other stuff. And they're just like, bro, that's not what I came here for. You're boring me to tears. And then they click out of your video. All right, you have a good one. I'm going to head out of here too. So with that, I hope you learned something. And I know I learned some stuff, and I plan to incorporate it in my future videos because I want to make the best YouTube videos for you guys and keep you coming for years to come. All right, you have a good one. Peace.